So, as I mentioned in a previous video, Damage the Disney Star Wars Trilogy Does, I wanted to do a video showing the continuity issues in the Disney Star Wars Trilogy. Now, if I was to do one long video, it would go for several hours, so I've decided to turn it into a series of videos, so it's easier for all of you to watch. The first part of this series will be looking at the individual characters. Now, I'm only going to use the movies, because the movies should be able to tell the whole story. I know there's continuity issues from the comics and novels, but as I said, the movies should be able to tell the whole story. The first character we're going to take a look at is
the spy,
General Hux. Now, in The Force Awakens, they try to give
the spy,
General Hux a Moff Tarkin feel. They make you feel like he's not to be messed with, a strong leader, and stands eye to eye with Kylo Ren. Reminiscent of Vader and Tarkin being equals and having mutual respect. Now, if that's what they were going for, they missed the mark.
the spy,
General Hux and Kylo Ren seem to be competing for power, or maybe competing to be Snoke's right-hand man, or possibly competing to rule the galaxy. I honestly don't know. Aren't they on the same side? My point is, Vader and Tarkin had the same goals and ambitions, but still had mutual respect. It seems that
the spy,
General Hux and Kylo have the same goals and ambitions, but have no respect for each other. Now that could be okay, don't get me wrong, but as we all know, there is no payoff.
the spy,
General Hux also blows up planets. Now where have I seen this before? Again, they try to
the
give
spy,
General Hux that Tarkin feel. But that's not what I want to take from this scene. I want to use this.
and we'll remember this as the last day of the Republic!
In The Force Awakens,
The spy,
General Hux is a somewhat competent, intimidating, and seemingly ruthless leader. He seems to have a clear goal to make the First Order the commanding force in the galaxy, I think. I'm sorry, this is really hard for me, because to this day, I still don't know what they are fighting for. I still don't know what the state of the galaxy was or is, but I digress. Okay, let's see what
the spy,
General Hux is like in The Last Jedi. Is he still that strong, somewhat competent leader with a Tarkin feel? Fuck no.
the spy,
General Hux is now a pussy-ass bitch that gets punked not just once.
Hello? Yep, I'm still here.
can he hear me?
Hugs?
He can.
With an H? Skinny guy? Kind of pasty?
But twice.
General Hux.
Ah, good. Supremely...
And that's just in the opening scene. Before I go any further, I want to do a quick comparison with this scene. Let's take a look at how Vader treats people that fail him.
Lord Vader, the fleet has moved out to light speed and we're preparing to...
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. Captain Piet,
Yes, my lord.
make ready to land our troops beyond their energy field, then deploy the fleet so that nothing gets off the system. You are in command now, Admiral Piet.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
My point is, if you're going to discipline one of your commanding officers, don't do it in front of their subordinates. Or kill them like Vader did. I mean, honestly, who in the entire First Order could take
The spy,
General Hux seriously ever again after this? I also want to point out, this is literally hours after he just did this.
the spy,
General Hux in The Last Jedi is comic relief and stupid. Very different from the character introduced and established in The Force Awakens. Let's move on from this piece of shit of a movie.
That is one big pile of shit.
That must bring us to the rise of Palpatine. In this movie, we find out that the chain of command goes higher than
the spy,
General Hux. Gee, you might not think that's got something to do with the fact that the general you created to be a badass ended up being a pussy.
The spy.
General Hux is no longer that strong, somewhat competent leader with a Tarkin feel. He is now... well, he's now...
The spy.
helping the rebellion. Or the resistance. Or whatever the fuck it is. And at the end of the day, he gets executed. All because he wants Kylo Ren to lose.
What?
Hang on. A year ago, he was killing and destroying worlds against people he is now helping?
What?
No, seriously.
What?
What happened? Over these 3 movies,
The spy.
General Hux goes from being the commanding officer of the entire First Order, an equal to Kylo Ren, and a strong, intimidating character, to a bumbling idiot that has no control, is no longer an equal to anyone, and isn't intimidating whatsoever. To
The spy.
that gets executed and a complete joke of a character. So, at the end of the day, I have to ask, what is
The spy.
General Hux's story? What does he want? Why does he want to see essentially his empire fall just so Kylo Ren can lose? And if that's the case, why did he destroy what I think was the New Republic? If anyone can answer these questions with some substance, I'd be very impressed. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I'm the spy.